now the starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs. Six-eight at point, number 10, Jeremy Sohan. At forward, 6'11", number 23, Zach Collins. At forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. 6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 7'4", the big man, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Grant Williams is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Kleba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, the cell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is out there with Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 1 spot. Pass to Johnson. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Now the Mavericks with it. Doncic passes to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From the baseline. San Antonio with the rebound. He takes it in. Here's Wembanyama. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic outside. Off target with his 3. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Irving against Vassell. A floater, and he gets the bucket.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Over Jones. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Doncic dishes to Irving. And there's the drive. And the shot goes in. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league. And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Vassell against Irving. Jones, the pass to Kleba. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Vassell. A three from Wembanyama, and he's good on the three ball. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
There's the pass to Williams. Irving way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Over Williams. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Irving against Vassell. Irving kicks to Kleba. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Oh, good on the three. Doncic with it. Nothing on the board. Baseline try. Here's Kleba. Good.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Sohan. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Doncic. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell. Johnson in the corner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic right side. Fades. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For 3. And the three ball is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Percentage as well. They had some good nights and a few bad ones when it came to shooting the basketball. Never quite had the consistency of the top shooting teams.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Williams. Doncic outside. Williams has a screen for Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now, here's Doncic. Scoreless thus far.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Sohan. Passes to Wembanyama. Over Kleba. The Mavericks pull it in. And here is Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Pass to Wembanyama. He doesn't hit that one. Mavericks leading by 3. Nifty move. It's good. Irving's got 9.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Kicks it to Johnson. Wembanyama against Kleba. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen playing at the rim there with a purpose.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Prosper.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Branham, the pass to Jones. Collins against Powell. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get there from behind the arc.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's a screen. Pass to Prosper. Back to Exum. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Wembanyama. 12 points for him. With the crossover and another basket for San Antonio.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside Curry. Here's Exum. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Collins kicks to Jones. Back to Collins. He dishes it to Jones. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now here is Hardaway. He's defended by McDermott.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Hardaway, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Mavericks leading by 3. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
The pass to Exum. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He has yet to score, and he dunks it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Spurs trail by 6.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Jones finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the left wing. Back to Doncic. They set the screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Overall, though, I think they've taken good care of the basketball. That's their first turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Irving, and it's good for 2. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just another facet to Keldon's game. I feel like his ceiling just keeps rising.
Collins checked in for Doug McDermott. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Derek Jones comes in for Dante Exum. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Kleber against Johnson. Bucket is good. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. Outside Williams. Back to Doncic. From the top of the key, on his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. A healthy 60% tonight.
And then he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardaway. Spurs trail by 5. Passes it to Wembanyama. Good on the bucket. He's got 14.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
That one is no good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Sohan. Johnson, wide open, he fires.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
San Antonio with the ball after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Over to the wing. Wembanyama against Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of rebounding. They weren't going to win the rebounding battle, but every night it gave them a chance to compete.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Irving, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And that's 17 points for Victor Wembanyama. Irving with the bounce pass. A minute 20 left in the first half. Back to Jones. This is to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. To the paint. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Powell. Jones for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Dallas leading by 3. Curry dishes to Powell. And the 3 off target. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. And the rejection by Collins. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, you know, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, you know, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the point. That's the San Antonio foul. They get it again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 23 points for Victor Wembanyama. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, "I thought they were joking." But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Outside Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Kleba. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Maxi Kleba at the line for 1.
And that one misses. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Doncic. Vassell, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Irving. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds? And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now, Wembanyama, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 17.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Spurs trail by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Vassell against Irving. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Collins. Drops in the layup for 2. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The pass to Jones. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Sohan. It's Vassell on the wing. Outside Collins. They get the rebound. Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Both good from the line that time. And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
He kicks to Williams. Jones, the pass to Irving. Doncic feeling it out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Sohan, and stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Lively. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones against Johnson. Wembanyama outside. And Vassell now atop the key. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Dallas again missing.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance.
Oh, man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Vassell. The Mavericks making the shot. Passes it to Sohan. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Branham. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Branham's got 10.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Johnson outside. Here's Wembanyama for three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
So it's San Antonio now. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. It's deflected. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the
Puts it up from 15, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Grant Williams. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. And there's the pass to Hardaway. The kick out to Irving. Over Wesley. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure. Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Jones, the pass to McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Mavericks leading by 7. Irving looking for an opening.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Spurs making a switch here.
taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The 3-ball hits the 3-point bomb. Vassell's got 10 points.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Seth Curry is out there with Exum. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at center. Kicks it to Curry. Here's Lively. Outside Hardaway. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the basket is good. Maverick shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Passes it to Powell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lively the pass to Exum. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Spurs. A floater. Yep, it counts. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Spurs making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Jones, the pass to McDermott. Jones kicks to Vassell. Back to Jones. On its way from McDermott for 2. No good. That would have tied it. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardaway. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Here's Osman. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Hardaway.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Shooting for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And he makes the first. Zach Collins checked in for Jetty Osman. So he gets them both.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Takes it inside, and the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's the teardrop, and there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Jones, the pass to Branham. McDermott for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving with the ball. Jones covering. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handle. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Jones against Jones. Jones, no luck.
Mavericks foul. Derrick Jones Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Now, here's Vassell. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. That's 7 points for Keldon Johnson.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's Irving. Going inside. Takes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Sohan. And he goes in for the dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's Jones, and it's San Antonio with another. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Irving. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Doncic, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
San Antonio calls timeout.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. It needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mavericks leading by 7. Takes a 3. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The putback, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
All 3 throws good from Doncic. Spurs trail by 11. Johnson outside. Inside, here's Wembanyama. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 7. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hardaway's checked in for Jones.
Fans again, let's get loud for your Spurs squad.
Here's Doncic. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Johnson. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Head gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Zohan. His three-pointer's off the mark. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic finds Williams. Out to Doncic. Over Collins. Doncic, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And Wembanyama outside. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. 34 points for Victor Wembanyama.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 32 seconds left in the fourth. .32 seconds left in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Devin Vassell.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And here's Doncic from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
On the wing, Irving. Connects from three-point range.
Irving.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
They
came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.